Hello, my name is Zach Mossman, and I'm going to be doing the communication speech on General Douglas A. MacArthur. But first, I'm going to introduce my audience. First person is going to be Bo Darlington. Second is going to be Brandon Corrales. And then the third is Chelsea Corrales. You may have seen them in previous videos. Okay, so purpose for this speech is going to be on talking about General Douglas A. MacArthur's speaking strengths and his speaking abilities that he's had over his career. Okay, General Douglas MacArthur was a great American in history. He has achieved many great American feats, and he was a part of World War I and a major general in World War II. Alright. His background is going to be, he was born in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1880. From there, he graduated West Point in 1903. He also fought in World War I, many bloody battles, and scars followed him. During World War II, he was the general of the Pacific Theater, where he is mostly known for. He was a strong general, and he held his soldiers' command through his speaking strengths and abilities. Through time and time again, he constantly proved courageous throughout battle, and he personally took stake in every battle that he fought. Okay. So, in conclusion, for his background, General Douglas A. MacArthur was a very intelligent man. Okay. Next slide. General Douglas A. MacArthur was very gifted with many abilities in speaking. When I watched him, I noticed many strengths, very few weaknesses. All in all, when he gave his speeches, he commanded his audience, never losing eye contact, never doubting himself, always being a strong speaker. He looked his audience in the eyes and gave command, and every time he spoke with authority. This made many people look up to him and hang on his every word. No matter what he was doing, all eyes were on him when he was in the room. General Douglas A. MacArthur was brilliant, not only in his mind and physically, but also in his speaking talents. There were many great things that he was able to complete with just a little bit of speech. All in all, his speaking abilities helped him through many difficult times. One speech that proved his most faithful was after a loss in a battle that he was the general of in Okinawa. He gave his famous speech after his Navy was badly beaten. He said, "I shall return. I promise to return to Okinawa." During this speech, he had to put on a strong face for the American society because it was in times of turmoil and struggle. If he did not do this and come through with something decisive and clear, he would have been a failure as a general, and no one would have trusted him. His most famous speech is going to be known as Duty, Honor, and Country. His farewell speech that was given to the West Point graduates when he finally resigned from government positions and retired. This speech was given in May 12, 1962. It was given before the West Point Academy. He is most well known for this speech and has ended his career after this given speech. His overall story and purpose behind this is to tell his story and remind people that everyone has a duty to each other and their country. Who they are, no matter how small they are, they will be able to accomplish something. His farewell speech was one of the most memorable speeches. He will forever be one of my favorite American history figures. In conclusion, it is simple to see why General Douglas D. MacArthur is one of the most famous speakers of all time, or at least the most influential military leader we have had as Americans throughout our history. I would like to thank everyone in this class for such a wonderful year and semester in Communications 101, and I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you very much.